Hello and welcome to session 4 of the GT3 Brophy Trophy. That's the CA Racing Championship coming at you live from Belgium. We're in Zolder. Welcome back, everyone. Let's get the show on the road. So yeah, here's our little schedule for our races. We've got Zolder today. Coming up next week, we've got Spa-Francorchamps, and then finishing off the championship in Brands Hatch. So let's take a look at what's happening out on the track. So you join us today. Well, yes, I say you join us. It's just me today, actually. On commentary, that's me. If you want to follow me on Twitter, there I am. I thought, put that on because why not? There we go. I never post anything on Twitter, but hey. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So we are just finishing now our free practice. Obviously, I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, there's no Doug today because he's ill. So everyone wish Doug the best. Best to a speedy recovery. He's not feeling himself today, so poor old Doug. So yeah, we all wish him a speedy recovery from race control today, and hope that he gets better, ready for next week. So that'll be a good race for him to make his triumphant return, as we see Blamanov pull into the pits there. Right, let's take a look at those all-important
green light, go, go, go.
Score. Well, the all-important championship standings at the moment. Once Assetto Corsa has finished changing, there we go. Here we are. So, let's take a look at those scores. So yeah, it was a really, really good round last time out for Stefan Kolyev, getting right up there with 53 points. Second, that's with a really good set of finishes, actually. So yeah, hats off to Kolyev. He's really pulling it out this time round. So second place man Damian Marek, the good General de Gaulle, has slipped a place, but he'll be looking for some vengeance this time around as we're here in Zolder. So yeah, look out for him on the track today. Matt Perkins creeping up into third place after a bit of a rocky start to the championship, but he's going strong. So we saw some really good racing out there last time from Matt. So hopefully he keeps it up. Timofeyev is there in fourth place. Balevsky pulling himself back up from a really rocky last couple of rounds, pulling himself up to fifth. Let's see, he's only 13 points off of the top spot, so yeah, he'll be one to watch for this round. Obviously 3 lines left. Anything can happen here at the GT3 CA Championship, so yeah, it's all to play for. Adel Matar, one of our newcomers, in 6th place currently on 37 points. Then you've got Muni Omaz with a stellar couple of performances last round, bringing his total up to 34, so there's plenty of room for Muna to go up. Pete Vernon, a bit of a rocky round last time, 30 points there in 8th place. Ian Towers, 9 points, who is actually in the back of the screen at the moment. 26 points, he's in 9th. Balabanov there sitting in 10th after not really starting last round, so hopefully Balabanov will be able to regain some points today because he was doing so well in the championship before. So yeah, hopefully all the best to him. Tim Heaton was a non-starter last time round, but this time he is back, so we will see Tim Heaton on track today. Hopefully going to score some points and get back into contestation, back into the running. That's what I mean. Yeah, Tom Constable, absolutely shocking last few rounds for Constable. He's just absolutely been thrown off the track or running out of fuel, or all sorts of things are happening to Constable. So he's probably the most unluckiest driver this championship. So yeah, if we see Constable go off today, do raise a glass to him. He's trying hard. Sean Young is down in 13th. He did not score any points last time round, but there might be... it doesn't look like he's around today, so it looks like that's where he'll stay. And Steve Shott, who is, well, yet to show up, so there's that. And, yeah, so that's your championship right now. Let's go and see how the qualifying is looking so far. So here is the qualifying so far. It looks like it's Heaton, Towers and Perkins who have all set fast laps currently. It looks like everyone else is, yeah, still looking to set the maps. Although I say that as Bolesky goes first, really good performance from him. That's 2 seconds, 2 seconds quicker than anyone else. Although Kolyev only 1 second behind Bolesky there, really hot on his heels. So it's Bolesky from Kolyev from Constable. Oh, and General de Gaulle coming in there. That's 2/10 off the pace there, with a really good lap there. Let's go on to this view here. So yeah, only 2/10 off is General de Gaulle there, with Stefan Kolyev about a second off the pace. Tom Constable, Tim Heaton, both about 2 seconds off the pace there in 4th and 5th respectively. Ian Towers and Matt Perkins about 3 seconds off, but there's still plenty of time. We've got 10 minutes left in this qualifying session. They could easily make it up. So we've got Vernon, Balabanov, Matar and Timofeyev yet to make a fast lap time. Perkins with a great lap there. Only a second and a half off the pace now. Let's see how this... Okay, Pete Vernon with an absolutely blistering lap. Up there into 3rd place. Ahead of Kolyev and Perkins. So, yeah, brilliant result there for Pete Vernon. Let's take a look at some of the other action around the track. There he is. Pete Vernon will go into the helicopter, so we can see him with the Barnard Castle eye test. The Barnard Castle eye test car there, yeah. Oh, some of the liveries are absolutely brilliant. So we've got some great lap times being posted at the moment. Looks like Balabanov's posted. He's about 6 seconds off the pace though. Timofeyev still yet to post a lap time. Let's see what he's up to. There he is. See if that Porsche is still very twitchy. Oh, look at him sliding over those apexes on the small chicane there. We've seen in previous races Timofeyev's Porsche very, very twitchy, trying to go round those bends. We're going to see if the engineers there have set it up correctly today. Meanwhile, you've got Tom Constable in front of General de Gaulle there, who we're focusing on at the moment. Getting out of the way, wisely so. It's the thing with these qualifying sessions that you just need to get off the road if you see someone coming up behind you real fast and you're not on a hot lap. So yeah, definitely good track awareness there from Constable to get out of the way. He's off into the pits. Kolyev with an absolutely blistering lap, but General de Gaulle goes first with that lap. Absolutely brilliant. Big slide around the opening corner. But yeah, that is a great lap from General de Gaulle. That's yeah, 1 second. Sorry, one tenth of a second quicker than Bolesky. So yeah, and Kolyev putting in an absolutely blistering lap to be only one and a half tenths off the pace as well. So it's these three all the way. Pete Vernon there staying within touch Only 6 tenths, well 6 to 7 tenths of a second off the pace. We'll see what he can do. He's in the pits at the moment though, so might be getting some new tyres or something like that. Maybe a cheeky croissant. Let's get this stream posted out. See if we can get more people in chat today. There we are. So that's all posted. We are rocking and we are rolling. Let's take a look at what's happening up the front. So it looks like, yeah, here he is, third place man Kolyev on a bit of a hot lap at the moment. See where he is on the track. So he's still got a way to go. You can see him, the number 51. He's still got about just the final few corners. It looks like it's not going to be enough. Yeah, he slowed down. Unfortunate there for Kolyev. Not quite the lap he was hoping for. Coming in, we've got Pete Vernon. He's on a hot lap now as well. Looks like he is losing some of that pace though. Good clean exit through that chicane though might be able to give him that extra pace. Also, hello chat. I will say hello. Yeah, Pete Vernon on a really hot lap right now. Let's see what he can do. He's just got this chicane to go. What's he gonna do? Looks like he did improve on his personal best, but it's not quite enough still to get him up, to bump him up a few places. Let's see what fifth place man Tom Constable's doing. Okay, letting that looks like Bolesky on by. Constable maybe not on the lap he thought he was on. Still though, fifth, a respectable place so far. There's 3 minutes this qualifying left. We've got so that'll basically give everyone about one more lap, 1 or 2 more laps if they're lucky, and we shall see. It's Balabanov improving on his lap to do a yeah. Only 3.3 seconds off the pace. That's a major improvement on the 6 seconds he was away before. So that's a great driving there from Balabanov. Let's take a look at Towers there. Towers with the new livery that I have downloaded this time. Let's take a look at that livery if we can. It's definitely very fancy. Let's see. Wow. General de Gaulle commanding performance here today in qualifying has extended his lead to 0.2 of a second. I mean, it's not much, but it is quite a lot in racing terms, so that is excellent. Excellent going. Kolyev doing his best to try and improve on what he's got, but with 1.5 minutes left of the session, there's not really much time left in the day. Yeah, he can't improve on that. This looks like it will be our grid. Let's look at those times there. So, yeah, General de Gaulle with a 1:29.8. Really, really good lap there. Followed up by Bolesky and Kolyev with 1:30s. Well, 1:30.039 or 1:30.159. So really, really respectable laps here. Pete Vernon as well with a blistering 1:30.33. This looks like it will be the grid, unless there are any last-minute surprises. And a bit of a slide from Kolyev. Right. Heat's still on the track. Doesn't look like he can go faster. But yeah, he has made it up to 6th place. Matar 7th. Perkins 8th. Towers down to 9th. Timofeyev has taken over Balabanov to come to start in 10th. And Balabanov will be starting on the back row in 11th. So we should be starting race 1 momentarily. I just want to reintroduce something from our past broadcasts that we haven't been able to do recently, but now due to new technology or more of the understanding of the technology, we can now reintroduce our sponsor for this race, which is Leaves. Pull that down. Oh, not that. And pull that down. There we go. Yeah. Leaves. Because, you know, it's autumn now. There's lots of leaves on the ground. So they reached out to us, or the representative of the Leaves reached out to us and asked us if they could kindly sponsor this race to raise some leaf awareness. Because obviously they're only around at one time of the year and they like to be noticed because they're all pretty and orange. So yeah, do let the Leaves know that you appreciate them when you next see them. So yeah, sponsored by Leaves. So here we are, race 1. I'm going to put my camera on Kolyev. Actually, I'm going to put my camera on Constable. We'll see. We'll see. He's nice in the middle of the grid. We'll see this. We'll see this race unfold. Yeah, Leaves. Leaves are excellent.
30 seconds.
30 seconds until the start of the race. Let's just see if we can. There we go. Get into our proper UI instead of this fake nasty UI. We're up in the helicopter, eye in the sky, ready for race 1. Bolesky and General de Gaulle on the front row of the grid. Kolyev and Vernon, they're in 3rd and 4th. Looks like a car has popped out of existence. Bolesky has stalled and is going to the back of the grid as he does usually, but also as General de Gaulle's doing the same. Some iron nerves from these front runners, as it leaves it up to Kolyev and Vernon to start the race. So that's Timofeyev getting out of line there. We're going to probably see some penalties come through. Constable there.
Green light, go, go, go.
And it's go, go, go here at Circuit Zolder. That's Vernon looking at the back of Kolyev there. We've got Constable there with Matar as well. Let's go down. There we go. Constable, Matar. Everyone seems to have gone away cleanly, which is good. Let's go down to take a look at Perkins. There's a bit of a gaggle at the back with Perkins, Bolesky, General de Gaulle. Oh, Perkins getting well out of shape there. And oh, into the barrier. No, Perkins. Absolutely terrible. I'm really unfortunate there for Perkins. And there's Timofeyev in the background. Not sure what happened to him. We didn't quite catch that. But here we are now with Towers. General de Gaulle there behind him. That's not the closest. No, this is about the closest battle on the track right now. Obviously, there's a battle going on up ahead between Constable, Matar, Heaton and Bolesky. Let's take a look at that. 4 cars long. The train goes round the right-hander. Vernon is at the head of the traffic with Constable there behind him. Matar racing after Constable. Bolesky looking like a shark in a paddling pool. Very dangerous. Will he try it? No, he's not going to try on this corner, but he will probably give it a good go on these next few. As they come round this long left-hander, snaking around. Kolyev seems to have gotten away. He's, well, I say gotten away. He's 2 seconds ahead of Vernon right now. Vernon's got this more immediate danger of Constable, Matar, Bolesky and Heaton as well, who's jumped onto the back of the train. Not the Heaton Express this time, it's more like the Vernon Express. General de Gaulle seems to have gotten the better of Towers. Towers has gone off somewhere. We'll see if we can get a replay of that. No, it doesn't look like we were able to get a replay of that, unfortunately. But, yeah, it looks like Towers has suffered some sort of slide or spin at some point. We can go back. So Heaton's now got General de Gaulle on the back of his car, so he's got to worry about that, while also trying to catch up with Bolesky in this kind of train in front. So de Gaulle there going very deep over the apex, getting a smack. De Gaulle's off the track. Taking a very wide line back on. Balabanov sees it. He slows down. But yeah, that was a very deep send there from de Gaulle. We've got Bolesky now up behind Matar. Is he going to try for the slipstream? I think he is here. Gets alongside. That'll be a... Yeah, no, Matar closing the door saying, not today, mate. Matar now dropping a little bit off the back of Constable, because now he's got to really adjust to go into this defensive position against Bolesky. Kolyev there, extending his lead a little bit, I think. Oh no, it's just maintaining it. Maintaining the lead. That's a nice, cool 2.1 seconds. Constable there looking quite menacing behind Vernon. As we look at Matar, this battle with Bolesky up behind him, trying every trick in the book to look for some space to get by. And if we know Bolesky, he'll be trying... Oh, did you see how close that was then? That was excellent car control there from Bolesky to not run into the back of Matar. He's going to try it. Ooh, that's a little bit of a look. Oh, but he sends Matar for a bit of a spin. They're racing side by side now. Matar does have the line though, so Bolesky will have to set up. Oh, but Matar's on the grass. Can Bolesky really take advantage of this? They're on the straight. The General, the good General, looking very menacing behind there, Bolesky. It looks like Bolesky might have made that one stick against Matar this time, but Matar does have the line. But it looks like, no, Bolesky's got a good getaway from that now. So it's now General de Gaulle's turn to size up Matar and see what he can do about getting by. Obviously, we're going to see some probably great racing between de Gaulle and Bolesky today, providing that de Gaulle can catch Bolesky. But yeah, excellent stuff. Constable, meanwhile, has eked out a nice gap. 2.5 seconds ahead of Bolesky there. Oh, sorry, 3.4 seconds ahead of Bolesky. 3.5 seconds. Yes, he's 2.5 seconds behind Vernon. Make that 3 seconds behind Vernon. The time's updated a little bit slowly, but it's all good. So something's happened to Heaton. He's pitted. What's happening here? He's pitting. Maybe some bad contact on that first engagement round the track has made his car all a bit wobbly. As we see de Gaulle taking Matar there, he can now focus on Bolesky. Matar now down to 6th. He's not going to worry about anyone coming up behind him though for a while, because the next person down the road is Perkins, and that's 7 seconds away. So Matar in a bit of a comfortable position here now for a while. You can just see this battle going. That's about to rage on in front of him. Maybe taking advantage of that if it goes a bit sour. But yeah, it looks like de Gaulle is catching up with Bolesky there. Let's go on board. There we go. Here's the passenger seat. We're strapped in. There's Bolesky. You can see Constable further up the road again. These two absolutely charging towards the back of Constable's car. Long straight coming into the chicane. Late on the brakes there from de Gaulle. Coming up to the back of Bolesky. As they go over the start finishing line to start lap 5. Bit of a wobble there. Oh, looks like Heaton's off again. Oh no, that would be him. Maybe that's him rejoining from the pits or off? I didn't quite see it. Unfortunate for Tim though, he's not having a great race this time round. This is the closest battle on track right now. Bolesky is sandwiched between Constable and de Gaulle. Obviously Constable is a very defensive driver, but he's also a very clean driver. So Bolesky is going to have to use every ounce of talent to try and get by him. You can see Vernon further off down the road there as well in the Barnard Castle. Specsavers should have gone to Specsavers Opticians. Dominic Cummings' car. Oh, de Gaulle right up on the back of Bolesky now. Let's go to the helicopter to watch this battle fold out. Oh, he's in there. And it looks like de Gaulle's going to try and make that one stick. And he does. Bolesky won't be happy with that one. Oh, but he's gone straight by Constable. And so's Bolesky. Absolutely giving Constable a bit of a tap as well. Constable losing pace on that last chicane for some reason. This white-hot battle raging on further down the field. So yeah, Kolyev is ahead. He's extended his lead now to 3.3 seconds from Pete Vernon. 6 seconds down the road, or 6.5 seconds down from Pete Vernon is General de Gaulle. 0.3 of a second off the back of de Gaulle is Bolesky. 1 second off the back of Bolesky is Constable. Then you've got Matar, Perkins, Balabanov, Towers, Timofeyev, and Heaton.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
That's the race crew telling De Gaulle that he's just at the halfway mark. There's still half a race there, and Bolesky is looking hungry. Let's look a bit further down the field. We've got Matar sitting there in 6th place. Perkins, though, coming up behind him. Only at 1.5 seconds off the pace. Balabanov there has got Towers on the back of him now. Just want to mention that this race is sponsored by Leaves. They're crunchy, they're orange, and they're lovely. Leaves. And also, yeah, that's Towers getting past Balabanov. Really, really good there. A little bit scrappy, but he seems to have made it stick in the 777 car there. So now Towers can focus on finding Perkins, who is about, well, 9 seconds up the road. So there's a bit of work to be done, but you never know. Let's go further up. So yeah, that's De Gaulle. He's kind of still got Bolesky up behind him. Pete Vernon further up the road. There he is in the Dominic Cummings car. Hasn't got the. I did update all the liveries, so I may have overwritten the newer livery with the older livery, because he doesn't seem to have a black eye here. So, apologies there, Pete. We'll get it in for next time, don't worry. Yep, Kolyev there. Really commanding performance from Kolyev. Kolyev being championship leader as well. Like, obviously it's going to be really, really good for him if he wins this race. Going to extend that championship lead even further. Here's Constable, dropping off the back of this this battle a little bit with Bolesky and De Gaulle, but still within striking distance. So we'll see what happens to Constable. Bolesky now dropping a little bit off the back of De Gaulle. De Gaulle is reeling in Pete Vernon there in the. And there's Pete Vernon in the in car 180. So yeah, oblivious to the raging storm that is charging up behind him. But he's got 6 minutes and 40 to keep going. So yeah, we'll see. Bolesky there up into 3rd. De Gaulle. Is there a problem for De Gaulle? He's gone down the rankings, down to 5th. That is really unfortunate for General De Gaulle. We didn't see what happened. Let's take a look to see if race control's got any kind of indication as to what's happened there. It's telling me that there was some contact between De Gaulle and Constable. So let's see if we can get a replay of that. Here's the replay. Yeah, De Gaulle had a bit of a spin there, and then Constable just collects him. Yeah, absolutely nothing he could do there. Unfortunate there. It looks like Constable had some earlier contact there with Bolesky as well, but that was a few more minutes back, so probably not live on what's happening. Let's take a look up here now. Bolesky is now 3rd place man. Yeah, really unfortunate there for General De Gaulle there. 2nd place championship runner, just suffering a spin and then getting absolutely clouted by Constable. But as I said, wasn't really much Constable could do there. There was nowhere really for him to go. So, yeah, unfortunate that racing incident. But looking down, it looks like Constable is still running in 4th place quite well. Yeah, he's in a bit of a race on his own at the moment. It's a 7-second gap either side of him. You've then got Matar. Matar has then got Towers behind him, who's gone up to 6th place. Perkins has fallen down to 9th place. We didn't see what happened. Probably a spin, because it doesn't look like he's collected anyone or smashed into anyone. So, yeah, unfortunate spin there for Perkins somewhere along the line. Then we've got De Gaulle here, he's behind Bolesky again, but obviously not racing for track position. And then Heaton kind of still here, 17 seconds off the back of De Gaulle. So, yeah, the complexion of this race has just completely changed. But, you know, Kolyev's still winning, so he's doing a good job. Looks like, oh, there's a bit of bit more action out on the track. Looks like General de Gaulle's been issued a stop-go penalty of 30 seconds. So something has happened there. No contact with anyone else. So probably just going, maybe some track limit stuff or something like that. So that is unfortunate. We've got yeah, Matar. Yeah, everyone's pretty stretched out at the moment. Like, I mean, it's really telling actually. The closest battle on the track is the one for 1st place, with Kolyev and then Vernon here. So you can see the map on the right there shows how close they are. But everyone else kind of stretched out. Like it's all kind of just like 8-second gap, 7-second gap. There's a 5-second gap between Perkins and Timofeyev that's kind of reducing a little bit, but it looks like people may settle into these positions. We have just over 2.5 minutes left of this race to go. So we should see what happens. You see we're here down with Perkins in the the CA go away car, or the go away CA car, however you want to order it. But absolutely smashing livery, this one. I wish more people had as good liveries with funny things on that I can read out. That would be brilliant. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So up the front. Yes, Mr. Brophy, you are correct. Vernon is catching. He is 2.2 seconds away from Kolyev. Will he be able to make that up in 2 laps' time, though? That's the question. There are 2 laps left of this race. So let's keep our eyes fixed on this, and we'll see. Let's go to camera 1. Maybe it's better than camera 2. I don't know. We haven't tried it. Kolyev, a very solid performance here. Dominating form. You can see Bolesky lingering in the back there. I think he's not going to have enough legs to catch Vernon, but we shall definitely see what happens towards the end of this race. Vernon's getting dangerously close to Kolyev now. Maybe not close enough to make a move, but still relatively close. Enough to maybe make Kolyev sweat a little bit. We shall see. Let's take a look at the track map. So yeah, these guys coming into the final chicane of the track to start the final lap. This will be the last lap of the race.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Yeah, Vernon losing a bit of time out there. He's now back up to more like a 2.8 second gap. So it looks like Kolyev might have this race won and done. We shall see. This has been a really impressive performance from Vernon. Like, after so many kind of mishaps in previous races, this will be a solid performance, so he could earn a lot of points. It should be really good. And obviously Constable with a really good performance. Let's just hope and pray that he's put enough fuel in the car this time, because before it was absolutely heartbreaking when he was in third on, I think it wasn't Misano, it was one of our previous races, and yeah, ran out of steam on the final lap. So we just heard from race control that General de Gaulle has been disqualified for some reason. I'm not sure why, but the game has deemed it so. So we'll just roll with that. So yeah. And here he is. It's Kolyev, and he is your race winner.
Leader has finished the race.
Vernon, weaving all over the place, comes in second. Baleski finishes the race in third. A valiant effort from Constable as he comes round the final chicane. Have you got enough fuel, mate? Come on. Cruise it over the line. Yes, a fourth place finish for Constable. Matar hot on his heels in fifth. And then we have Mr. Rita Towers coming across the line in sixth. We've still got this battle. It's Timofeyev and Balabanov. Timofeyev looking very, very twitchy as usual. But it looks like he's going to finish it in seventh, with Balabanov in a solid eighth. And here's Perkins, a heroic drive after a few spins to bring her home in ninth. That means that 10th place man, Tim Eaton. He just had enough fuel. Says Spabod, who I'm not sure which driver is Spabod, but we'll confirm that shortly, I'm sure. But yeah, we shall go into race 2 now, very, very shortly. Ah, it's Vernon. So Vernon just had enough fuel to bring it home in second. So absolutely, what a great effort there, commendable. And yeah, also maybe a bit maybe might have been bricking it a little bit on those final chicanes, but hey, got distracted, which made me drop off the chase, says Vernon. Well, you know, you did a good job, mate, so you should be proud of that. It was a good time. So yeah, here we are back in the pits. Driver chat. GG for everyone. We should be starting the next race. Looks like General de Gaulle has landed himself in a wall, and the grip was lost, says Baleski. Great driving from Kolyev. Yeah, I think we can commend Kolyev for a very solid drive that round, like commanding performance from beginning to end. So yeah, big respect to Kolyev for that performance. Amazing. And you can see like the journey of the drivers. It's just like it's gone from such kind of like such a place of where these drivers have just started, and they've been kind of you know, learning the ropes and stuff, and now like they're winning races just in like Kolyev. So let me just put the points in. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm just plumbing the points into our handy points system that Doug has made for me. Yeah, that's that. Oh, thank you. I've just been handed some chocolate. Very nice. Thank you very much. There we go. Yeah, this is the boring bit where I just plug the points in. But there we go. And there. We're good. We're all good. So, let's see. When will the next race start? That's the question. Let me just figure out what flavour chocolate is. I think it's got nuts in it. Yeah, hazelnut. Hazelnut chocolate. It's very nice. Very tasty. Alright. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're in our. I think we're in our like 3 minute kind of break period. So if you guys want to go and get a drink, this is now the time to do it. We're going to be starting race 2 very very soon. But if you guys want to get a drink, you know, stand up, have a bit of a stretch. It's all good. Very legit. Alright. Let's see what's happening in Race HQ, aka the Discord. Wow. I'm just gonna show this. I wonder if I can paste it into here. I guess I cannot. Can I drag it into here? Ah, there it is. So this is Pete Vernon's fuel at the end of the race. Yeah. So laps 0. Fuel 1.4 litres. Fuel a lap 2.38 litres. That was, yeah. Absolutely bricking it. Alright, we shall be, okay, now we're starting race 2. Everyone, it's a minute until race 2 will be starting. So, yeah, come back from the kitchen. Probably didn't have enough time to make yourself a full cup of tea, but, I mean, we'll see, yeah? Glass of water is just as good. Get those electrolytes in you. Just want to make sure that everyone is aware of our sponsor today, which is Leaves. Sponsors are making a comeback, and Leaves contacted us. They were just like, Ben, I want to be the first sponsor back on, said the Leaves. I was like, Leaves, mate, you got it. It's autumn. It's your time of year. You own this. So, you know what? I was just like, yeah, you got to get on it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I couldn't leave that offer on the table. You know what I mean? Right. Let's get back into it. Race 2. Gonna plonk my camera on Pete Vernon there. Hopefully with enough fuel this time in his car. As we start off. Looks like De Gaulle and Balevsky are doing their usual grid shenanigans. Bit of chocolate down my throat. Ah. The cars roll up to the starting line. And it's go, go, go. Here for the second time today at Zolder. They power down to the first corner. Looks like Vernon going ahead there of Kolyev. Really pushing it into first place. Excellent stuff. Let's go back down the field. Oh, that looks like Timofeyev with a shunt onto the back of Heaton. Constable there in 4th place. Looks like, oh, that's Matar getting a bit messy there on that, bit of a touch on the grass there. Let's go down to the action. You see it's Vernon from Collier, from Matar, from Constable. Constable now making a move on Matar. Thinks better of it. Let's go back and take a look. This is Heaton. It looks like Timofeyev has gone across the... it's gone across something there. Look, we look like we had a bit of an incident as well there. Let's see if we can get race control. Contact. Yeah, that was Timofeyev going across the apex there. So... let's go back up and have a look. Racing by the seat of his pants here today in the Porsche, the Twitchy Porsche. Heaton, yeah, taking that inside line, but Timofeyev is getting him on the switchback. That's Tim sending it too much, too tight. He's now got Perkins to contend with. Timofeyev there, bit of a power slide round onto the gravel. This isn't rallying, mate. Come on. Right, now let's take a look back down the field. We've got Towers. He's got General de Gaulle stacked up behind him. Bolesky is up into 4th place behind Matar. You've got this big cavalcade of cars here. That's Timofeyev, Heaton and Perkins. That's 5th, 6th and 7th. As we see Perkins going wide. Unfortunate for him, he's going to have to play catch up on this bit of a group again. Heaton having a go at Timofeyev again. Probing, trying to find that space, but Timofeyev's so twitchy and so tenacious when it comes to accelerating out of those corners. He just gets that drive from somewhere crazy. As de Gaulle we see going off in the background there, that's Balabanov, and de Gaulle looks like de Gaulle had a bit of a trouble maybe getting by Balabanov, and took a cruise into the barrier. Having another go now though. Gets past Balabanov. Constable, we didn't see what happened with him, but he's down in 11th. So maybe we see that. Here's the battle up front. It's Vernon. Vernon's lost the first place. He shot. Obviously, Matar turns into him, and there's nothing really he can do there. Vernon sent spinning. Oh no! It's carnage. It's absolute carnage. We got Heaton up behind Timofeyev. So yeah, it's currently the race is Kolyev from Matar, from Bolesky, from Timofeyev, from Heaton. Oh, sorry, it's Kolyev from Bolesky, from Matar, from Timofeyev. Vernon, yeah, rejoining the race behind General de Gaulle. So that's down in 9th. Really unfortunate there for as Timofeyev going wide, allowing Heaton and Perkins to pass. So that's a good score for the both of those guys there. De Gaulle down in 8th. Vernon in 10th. He's lost another position to Balabanov. Balabanov up into 9th. Bolesky now can focus on the task at hand, and that task is catching this man, Stefan Kolyev. Obviously we didn't see what happened, but it's like there was contact between Vernon and Matar. That sent that contact that we saw earlier between Vernon and Matar that sent Vernon spinning and Matar off wide. That's what ultimately was Vernon's downfall. But we didn't see what happened up the front here that prompted Vernon to lose that first place from Kolyev. So interesting. We'll see what happens as this race develops. Anyway, further down the field, Towers is now looking at the back of the twitchy Timofeyev. Although he's got de Gaulle, Balabanov, Vernon and Constable behind him. We didn't see what happened to Constable. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be too far behind. He doesn't seem to have dropped that far. Wow, that Porsche very twitchy around these corners. That setup still not favouring Timofeyev very much, but he's making a go of it. Lurching from left to right, correcting as Perkins says, "Go away." Bolesky went into the back of Constable, says Pete Brophy. Well, yeah, I didn't catch that one, and the system didn't seem to catch it either, so it must have been quite a light tap. It's probably one that will come out in the highlights later. But for now, we've got Towers, the 777 in number 7, looking for 6th. He's looking for it out of Timofeyev. Looking for that place at Timofeyev's expense. Can he get it? It looks like it's going to be a drag race. Timofeyev's got the line. Who's got the steal? Looks like Timofeyev on this occasion, but he outbrakes himself and gets on that gravel. Still retains track position though. We'll see whether that causes any kind of penalty. No change up the front. Kolyev, Bolesky, Matar, Heaton, Perkins. The battle, though, is here for 6th place. As General de Gaulle now scopes out the rear of Towers' car. Looking very, very menacing there. And there's Vernon in the back of the screen. And Balabanov. Bit of a jump over the chicane there. Where's Towers gone? Towers losing some time there. We're not sure what happened. Didn't quite see it, but yeah, it must have gone on the gravel there, and that must have just killed all of his momentum. But also de Gaulle as well. They seem to be in the same place, so maybe they both made a mistake. Well, that is to Timofeyev's benefit, as now he's got a nice gap between him and Pete Vernon of about 4 seconds. So yeah, that's quite good. Yeah, we shall see what happens in this trade-off. So de Gaulle sending it hard, but then going super wide, cutting it across the track, but letting Towers have that position back out of courtesy. Obviously, the race it's not great when you take someone like that over the grass, and could be seen quite unfavourably. Might go to a judge's decision. They'll be judging on style, control, damage and aggression. You know, the usual things. Alright. Let's take a look. So, Matar has now got Heaton to contend with. This is the closest battle on the track. Yeah, Matar actually, yeah, he sees Heaton there. Heaton having a bit of a late break on, reducing that time, tucking in behind. There are a few good battles on this track right now. So you've got Heaton and Matar here. This is the battle for 3rd, the battle for 6th. Timofeyev and Vernon. Vernon now coming up to the back of Timofeyev. Obviously, you've got this battle between Towers and General de Gaulle, although Towers pulling onto the back of Vernon now. So this may become a 4-car battle in about a lap's time. We'll keep an eye on this one. But first, let's go back to this battle for 3rd place. Heaton all over the back of Matar. This is a great race for Heaton so far. Much better than race 1. So we shall see what happens. Meanwhile, Vernon getting very close to Timofeyev here. Wow, it's just that pace. The sheer pace.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
The pace of that Audi, as the race steward tells us they're halfway through the race. So yeah, Timofeyev pulling ahead again. Absolutely steel on the brakes. Doing a great job there. Vernon have a go. Oh, but Timofeyev turns to him. Towers jumps in the back of Vernon. They're all over the place. De Gaulle really taking advantage of this one. Timofeyev trying to get away. But, wow. Absolute disaster for Vernon. Wherever he's gone. There he is. Not great for Towers either, but he still manages to stay on the back of this race here. Oh, more contact there from Timofeyev to Gaulle. Oh, then they're all spun off. Look at the carnage. Towers is trying to spin round, but Labanov's on the grass. Oh, and a head-on collision. They'll be trying to push each other over the pit of oblivion soon. Oh, no. This has not come out of the wash well for General de Gaulle. Yellow flags on the track. We might have to reveal the safety car. No, he's back in the pits. That's unfortunate there. Looks like Tom Constable is in the pits as well. Not sure if he's going to come back out either. It looks like Pete Vernon is back to battling Timofeyev. Absolute carnage. The question is, though, how is Towers' car doing after all of those bumps, scrapes, and shunts? Can he still drive it? Let's take a look inside. Seems to be getting around the track well enough. That is the face of a focused man. He's on a mission. Let's go back to the Vernon-Timofeyev battle. As Vernon's now dropping off the back of Timofeyev, losing pace exponentially. It's 3 seconds off the back of Timofeyev now, so yeah, not sure what's happening to Vernon there. Balabanov now catching up to Vernon. That car, though, does have a lot of damage on the front. 7 minutes of this race left to go. And we've got Kolyev is still our race leader, who is leading 3 seconds ahead of, 2.5 seconds ahead of, well, by my internal times. Yeah, there you go. It's just updated on the Euro UI. Yeah, from this man, Denisław Balewski, looking very menacing. Dennis the Menace. He's yeah, 6.5 minutes. 6.5 minutes left of this race to go, so he's got that amount of time to really kind of make it up. I think stands a good chance of having a bit of a battle towards the end of this race. So we'll see how that pans out. 16 seconds down the road, we've got Adel Matar. It's been quite a good race for Matar. Like he's really managed to pull this one out. Obviously, looks like Heaton's had some trouble. Perkins there now behind Matar, might be reeling him in a little bit. 10 seconds down the road from fourth place man Perkins, you've got Heaton, who's 10 seconds, as I said. Timofeyev then 6 seconds down the road. He's got angry Peter Vernon over the back of him, who's caught up again after that slow pace. Balabanov there also having a bit of a look. Just trying to stay out of trouble is Balabanov. After seeing everyone just go off the track. It looks like de Gaulle and Constable's races are over. Not sure what happened to Constable after those first few laps. So if they're a bit untidy there on the grass, will Vernon be able to capitalise here? He's pulling alongside, but I think Timofeyev has the line. But no, Vernon gets ahead. That's Vernon up into 6th place. Towers still struggling down in 9th place after all those scrapes. Look at that dirty livery after all of those scrapes. Bit of a bad time but he should be able to nurse it home. Further up the field, like Timofeyev, we've got Balabanov, we've got Vernon, Heaton, who's now he's dropping back off the back of Perkins. It's only the gap there about 14 seconds. Although it says 1 lap, I'm not sure why it says 1 lap on that UI. There you go, 14 seconds. Perkins there, who's only 2.5 seconds off the back, or 3 seconds now off the back of Matar. Matar there, everyone's kind of stretching out a bit to bed in for this last 5.5, or no, just over 3.5 minutes of this race. But yeah, unfortunate that those racing incidents earlier on. You can see that contact again between Vernon and Timofeyev. If we focus really hard on this one area of our minds, we can do it. There we go. I guess we're not getting that one. No. Didn't want that one. Let's go back to Bolevsky has now taken the lead from Kolyev. Managed to miss that one as I was stumbling around my replay system, but yeah, looks like Bolevsky has pulled ahead. There's been a bit of a drive through the pack here for Bolevsky today, with all of the, but at least not getting into all those bumps and scrapes. Looks like Timofeyev has a drive-through penalty, so he's going to go in and serve that. I'm not sure why, but we'll see. That allows Towers to come back up into 8th place. That's 2 minutes left of this race to go. Heaton now under threat from Vernon, who goes by. Looks like Heaton's suffering some problems because his pace has really dropped off. Now 19 seconds behind Perkins. So yeah, really dropping off. Maybe that little damage on the front of Heaton's car is really coming into effect there. So that's quite unfortunate. Kolyev, though, he's not letting Bolevsky have it. He's really staying with him on the back of there and pressuring him. We've got just over a minute left of this race, so anything can happen. We'll probably get this lap and one more out of this. This is the closest battle on track currently. Let's go up to the helicopter. You see there, Bolevsky ahead, Kolyev just there, dropping back just a second, but he's going to make it up on the with some late braking there. We shall see what happens as they come around the final chicane to start the final lap.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Team comms confirming that this is the final lap of the race. Looks like we've got a bit of a battle down here. It's Balabanov on the back of Heaton, having a bit of a go. Obviously Heaton's pace has dropped off. He's just got to keep it together for one more lap. To hold on to that 6th place. But Balabanov's got some real pace at the moment, so We'll see what happens with this engagement. Labanov having a look. No, Heaton closing the door. They've got one more lap to do, so it'll be interesting to see what happens around this time. Bolesky and Kolyev coming around the little chicane. Oh, Kolyev getting really untidy on that exit of that chicane, probably dropping back about a second there to Bolesky. There's no cars here. Why did it give me this camera? There we go. Here we go, round the last couple of corners. And your winner for race 2, Denislav Bolesky. With Stefan Kolyev a valiant second place. That's going to solidify his championship lead. 24 seconds down the road. We've got no more cars. Oh no, there we go. It's Batar. With Perkins right on his tail now. Absolutely balls to the wall racing for these guys right to the line. Matar says, no thanks, mate. I'm going to have third place. So he's going to... Yep, he's going to get it. Third place, weak. Perkins weaving, but to no avail. He hits it in fourth. Straight on the gravel to make a sandcastle. Next off, we have Vernon. A bumpy ride for Vernon, but he finishes in 5th. And Balabanov has got the better of Tim Heaton. Here he comes to finish in 6th. And you can see Heaton there in 7th. Is he going to just crash into Vernon? No. It looked like it for a second, but he didn't. And a valiant race from the battered, the bruised. It's Ian Towers in 8th place. Stopping to see what Vernon's all about. Yeah, Timofeyev never came out of the pit, so he's 9th. General Gould in 10th, and Tom Constable in 11th. Just having a chill out in a Red Bull in the pit lanes. But yeah, that is your race 2. Now it's time to plumb in the points. So if you don't mind, I will just do that. That's one. And I will be able to update you on the championship standings after this. Ooh, that's very exciting. So let's just punch these in. So that is Timofeyev in 9th. Oh, that's a... is that a DNF or is that a 9th? That's a... I think that is a DNF. Bolesky in 1st. So there we go. Adalmatar in 3rd. And got some really good chat. So a wild one till the end, says Balabanov. Really good racing. As I just punch in these points. Oh, smashed! Tim Heat smashed up the car, refused to go into the pits. Unfortunate there for Tim, but a great, commendable race nonetheless. Labanov in 6th, Heat 7th, and then Constable is DNF. So, let's take a look at who's leading the championship now. So, sort the range. Sort by column F. Oh, I've just gone and done that wrong. Right. Let's try this again. Please bear with me, and I will let you know what the championship standings are. So let's just. Oh, okay. That didn't go right. Oh, yeah. Hang on a second. Sort the range. column F. Z to A. Okay. No, that's not even right. It's just not right. Right, I'm gonna have to. I don't know how to do this, so I'm gonna have to basically eyeball it and figure out who's first in the championship. So yeah, Stefan Koyev extends his championship lead to 76 points from second place man, who is now Belevsky. Belevsky now with a good set of finishes, boosting his points up to 62. Third place in the championship currently looks to be Perkins, who has had quite a rocky performance, but yeah, but a solid performance this time round. So yeah, 56 points for Perkins. Adel Matar pushing his way up to fourth place with 55 points. Pete Vernon into sixth with 49 points. Timofeyev and General de Gaulle, aka Damien Mauric, are up to seventh, joint eighth, yeah, on 48 points apiece. And yeah, further down, we've got. So it's really hard to eyeball it. So it looks like you've got Towers. Then you've got Balabanov, Heaton, Yilmaz, who didn't race today, obviously scoring no points. Constable, and then yeah, the did not starters. So yeah, join us next time, where we will be in Spa. We're going back to Belgium for Spa. So yeah, definitely catch up with us then. Same time, 8:30 next Tuesday, and we'll be there to bring you all of the racing info, the thrills and the spills, and everything else that comes with it. And hopefully Doug will be back with renewed health and vigor. So yes, we will see you next week. I've been Ben, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. And take care and stay safe. Good night.